Alright, what are we looking at more?
Just some team fights.
Are you gonna queue properly and hold your E? That's the two main things I'm
Yeah.
looking at for you. Making sure you're queuing properly and holding your, and not just spam tapping E. Darius looks like he went for. I think it's important that you notice this earlier. Like the second you notice right now, Darius gang spot, I'm instantly running to his blue buff, right?
Yeah.
You realize, okay, he has 3 camps. He did red buff. That means he probably did Raptors Krugs bot gank, or Raptors red Krugs. Either way, he did the 3 bot camps into bot gank. So I'm gonna go and take his entire. I'm gonna go take his many of his top camps as fast as possible. So I think here you could have taken probably 2 of his camps, blue and his Gromp. Some missed opportunity. You're still at an advantage because you're just faster in your camps. Yeah, it's never bad to just full clear, but I do think this could obviously be a bigger advantage. Okay, we play for the respawn Raptors. Go for this gank. He dodged it well. I'm not blaming you. I don't think your E is bad. I think your Q is bad. I think you want to you obviously you queued after you flashed. So
Yeah.
you haven't pressed Q yet. How you see, you haven't pressed it. You see him flash, don't Q. Now you just walk normally, right? And then you'll just be able to, and then you'll be at a point where you'll be like here, and you'll just Q him, and then you'll Q the cannon, right?
Yeah.
Good. Do our top side, reset. Good base. Wolves into Gromp. Darius Gang's thing. Press tab. You need to track his CS better here. So when I see him press tab, if he has 28 CS, that means we know he did boom, 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 boom here. And every time, if it's 32, then he did one of his bot camps. If he did 36, then he did both his bot camps, right? But I want to
Yeah.
press tab and see how much, because there's a chance we'll see when you next time you press tab. Hopefully it's soon, that he might have 28 and his the 2 bot camps might be up. But here I would just start dragging immediately. You see Darius top. There's Cyrus dead. No one's stopping you. Nice. I wish you pressed tab. I really. Oh, you did. Nice. I'll pause here. Watch this. 36. Okay, so he did full clear, and then he did these 2 camps, and then he went to top. So his bot side should be down, but it should spawn when your bot side spawns. So, I mean your top side spawns. So when you're after spawn, his bot side should be up too now soon. Okay, do our top camp. I think here you just base. You have 1,000 gold. I would base here. I think. Okay, as your I want you to base. Darius getting bot. When you see Darius getting bot here, honestly, I think you just run straight to his top side. Like if you run straight to his blue spawns when, I mean, his top side should be up. Not his blue, but I think one of these camps should be up. So I think you could do like Gromp into Grubs probably here.
Okay.
I mean, it's better than just sitting here for 15 seconds standing still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is still good getting Grubs because he shows bot lane. You got all 3 Grubs. You out, perfect. You got first Dragon and 3 Grubs. That's, dream scenario. Definitely happy. Thing here, you should notice that since you spent extra time doing Grubs, your Raptors are already spawning. So instead of going to Wolves, you should just run to Gromp, and you'll do Gromp Blue Wolves into your respawning top camps, right?
Yeah.
Because here Dragons in 2 minutes, you'll do boom, 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 base into Dragon, and also just at that point, if you're running to Gromp, just go through lane because the home guards is faster, right?
Okay.
Because you do Wolves, you see how your pathing is going downwards, but your camps are
Yeah.
spawning upwards. So it's really awkward. And obviously, you should also do your Wolves into Gromp or Gromp into Wolves. You should not do Wolf Blue or Gromp Blue, You should try to cycle the
Yeah.
camps to the best of your ability. As we're doing our camp, I would just smite. Like, as the fight start, I would just smite this Gromp right now. You have 2 charges. I agree with, I don't want to use any more spells on the Gromp because I want to use my spells for the fight, but it takes literally half a second to smite it, and you might get level 8 off it, so you're going to be stronger for the fight as well, right? So
Yeah.
no reason not to smite. But anyway, this E looks good. Q looks good. Ult looks good. Everything looks good. W this guy. Boom. This looks good. So yeah, you missed it, but I think the idea of like holding your either instead of tapping it is very like way better. I don't know if you could tell the difference, but it should
Yeah.
feel like you have way more control over if you're gonna hit him or not, right? Let's this. You should base for item. Never went to dragon. Wonderful. Beautiful E into Q. Let's watch this one more time. I think what the bet I think what the bet the like a good Zac player would do here is they would throw their Q and then E. So either their Q here and then E, because your Q doesn't break when you E. Your E doesn't. Sorry, your Q does not break when you E someone. Correct? So
Yeah.
it would save time if you Q this guy right now and then E, and then the second you land, you're gonna insta auto him, which knocks him up, right? So
Yeah.
see how long, because right now you Q, and he actually gets to heal off in time, right? But I think if you Q'd earlier, right now this would already be your second auto, and right now they'd be both knocked up. And by not queuing him, you'd actually pull him into you, and then his Q into field him. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's very small, but I think it would make the world of a difference. Looks like he's still in the fight anyway, so it doesn't matter. Nice. Kill all four. Do dragon. Wonderful game. Do our scamps. Look to base soon. Spend our money. We have 1200. I would just base here. I guess you see that Nessus is dying, so you come try to help him out. Double Q. It's a double ult. W. Here, tapping is wonderful because they're stacked. Awesome. Good fighting. Would I go Mercs this game? Yeah, Mercs is not bad. Mercs is good. Blue. Walking to wall. Oh shit. Bunzai. You just leave. It's fine. You got a flash. That's like completely fine. Now Vex has no flash for Dragon, so now you should just see it as now on the. I'm flashing. I'm glad you didn't flash after him because if you killed him, you get 300 gold. Who cares, right? But
Yeah.
now you keep your flash. The Dragon that spawns in 90 seconds. You'll just press the E button and then you'll press the flash Q button, and the AD carry will die because she will not be able to flash away. Beautiful Q. Some more W's. Herald. Insta base play for Dragon. Yeah, I mean it's fine, but I see no reason. Like if it was okay, if the scoreboard was the opposite, it's 16 to 66, but they're 16 and you're 6, giving Dragon to get like towers is really good. The idea is okay, I'll give Dragon and I'll farm up and I'll play to get more gold and then I'll get strong enough so the next Dragon 5 minutes from now I'll be so much stronger. But it's not that the case. In this case, you're the team that's up a lot. You're the team that has bounties up. So when league's really simple. When you're stronger, you match. When you're weaker, you trade. In this case, you're way stronger. Bounties are up signifies you're up 5,000 gold. That's usually what that means. So why would I ever want to trade bot tower and dragon to them when they have bounty gold, right? So I think here instead of
Yeah.
doing this, you just insta base and then play for dragon. Like why would I not want to 5v5 this dragon when our team is up 5k gold like collectively, right? And why would I want to
Yeah.
weak side my Ari to strong side my Nasus? Right? It's I want to strong side my strong carry mage, not my fucking tank Nasus who just wants to sit in the side lane and press Q all day, you know? So I think this is really
Yeah.
bad. I think Ari would never get dove if you were bot side right now. Darius gets a 600 gold shutdown for killing the Ari, and then they get this bot tower, which is another bounty, and then they get this dragon, which is another bounty. You just get them double objective bounties plus Ari bounty, and you just trade it even. Like you got two objectives for two objectives. Top tower, this tower for bot tower dragon. Like bounty makes it the equivalent exchange, right? Well, I guess you didn't get bot tower, but they should have though. But it's just as simple as when you're winning, you should never be looking to trade. That's it.
Okay.
Yes, like if you're winning, but like your entire team dies, then yes, then of course we'll trade. But in this case, no one died. There's no reason to give dragon, right? Okay. I mean, same as before. I would never use flash for this guy. You could just walked at him with your like here. You could just R run into him. He's not going anywhere. He has no tower. Look how far he has to run to base. Where's he gonna go? Right? And you have Ari right here too, so Ari's gonna catch up with him with ult. I see no where's the rush on your flash? Are you about to die? Is he escaping somewhere? You even have your passive, right? So I think you just completely
Yeah.
wasted your flash. Also, don't know why you're leaving base with 700 gold. Surely there's something you could buy: a health crystal, an amp tone, a cloth armor, something, right?
Yeah.
All the gold you just got from that KO, you didn't even use it. I'm not sure why we're starting Baron when the map is, if anything, we're the ones that are down numbers, right? Go kill
Yeah.
kill and then go pull Baron, and then you'll be up numbers because their kills, their top lane will be dead. Where did kill go? I mean, just keep chasing kill. Why'd you stop chasing her? Where is she gonna go? Where is she gonna go? Just keep chasing. You're Zaki. You have the E on the 6-second cooldown, and at this point with Zaki, your E goes from fucking here to fucking red buff bush. No, where's this guy gonna go? He has nowhere to go. Kill this guy. Even if it takes 20 seconds to chase him, who cares? 20 seconds, Nassel will be back up, and Kayla will be dead, and then you'll pull Baron, because guess what? By then it'll be 45. Kayla's dead for like 40 seconds, and Nassel will be alive by then, right? If anything, the longer it
Yeah.
takes to kill him, the better. You ever play like Overwatch, like you're staggering him, you know? So I have no idea why you decide to stop chasing the Kale. Take this fight. Your only job here, when you see this fight's winning, your only job here is to live. Because once, obviously, Vex is dead, and you see this guy's about to die, your only job is to live. Because if you can live, you guarantee Baron. Because you're the Smite, you need to survive through. If you die, your team will never do Baron. Because no one that ever does Baron with a jungler dead, right? So here you just start leaving, but here you walk back into him, you know. And if you were here right now instead of being here, you could just tap E, and I think you'd escape. So you should live here as well. And then you'll go do like Krugs or Grom to heal the full because of how Zac passive works, and then you'll just pull Baron
Yeah.
afterwards, right? Same thing. I have no idea why you decided to pull Baron here. I guess it's you have number advantage, but Ari's bot no TP, so it's actually fake number advantage. It's reality. You are still 3v3 on this side of the map. Just play for the dragon. Dragon spawning 50 seconds. You hate dragon this game, actually. This is the second dragon in a row you just do not want to fight for some reason. If anything, if you play dragon, that will be an advantage because you're playing on Ari's side of the map, right?
Yeah.
It took us long to get here, but by the time we're here, then they've all respawned, and also now you're for some reason you're half HP now. Nice ult, nice kill, kill, get dragon. Not bad.
I think we end right after this.
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, I mean, not a bad game. I think the early game was really solid. Early game was I think the best it's been. I think your mid game was still really fucking weird, where you're like flashing for a kill doesn't need to be flashed for. You're giving a dragon when you're up 6,000 gold. You're not just chasing and killing a free KO who has nowhere to run to, right? So I think your mid game was just
Yeah.
like I think you're it has to be more. You have to be tracking numbers better. Like they have numbers, we chill. We have no advantage. Play like a psycho. If you see Kale obviously is stuck on your side of the base, then you should be looking to kill her to get numbers, right?
Yeah.
So I think early game was good. Your late game was fine. I think your mid game was the only like weird point. I think your mechanics got way better though. I feel like you're landing more Qs, and I feel like you're landing more Es. It's just being way patient. You're not spam tapping your E. You're not spam queuing. You're kind of being waiting to see how they walk and then throwing your spells. And I think it's to me it feels like a very obvious mechanics improvement off that, at least in this